Hi, Evan Pantazi. Just came back in last night from Portugal, and I did a 2-day seminar there on the Tencho and the Seiuch and the electrical components of the Bubishi as well as the blood components of the Bubishi. And there was one guy there that was 95 years old. He was practicing. He was actually in the seminar. He looked great. He was moving great. It looked like he was 65, 70, early 70s. And he was moving around. He's also studying Krav Maga, and he had studied something before. And the guy was just so vibrant and amazing. And it was funny because I'd always walk up to him and I'd always comment that I'd say, you don't move like a 95-year-old. And he said, you know what? That 95-year-old, that's just the guy that brought me over, Gustavo Canario. He keeps telling me that I'm 95, okay? But I don't believe him, all right? And it's like that kind of attitude, I guess, that makes us work that well and work that long in life. And it's working for this individual. He just doesn't consider himself 95. And my God, he's going to live at least another 10, 20 years. This guy was incredible. But this is the kind of people that I enjoy meeting on the trips. I enjoy meeting everybody, but when you see someone that for all intents and purposes should not be getting into a martial art, working the martial art and enjoying the heck out of it and trying everything and knowing their limitations, of course. I mean, a 95-year-old, you don't want to throw him on the floor. But at the same time, he's working it. And he's given the hit, he's taking it a little. He was going back and forth, and he would, once in a while when I walked up, see how he was doing, see how he was going with the drill, he'd say, hey, can you let me feel it? And then, I'd do it with him, and he'd feel it. Sometimes he'd scream, sometimes he wouldn't. And, not hard to hurt him. The control level was there, but at the same time, an elderly person is going to have a lower pain threshold as well. So he'd get the response, but he kept asking. He kept coming back for more. It was just amazing. And unfortunately, he could only make a day and a half of the training. On the second day, he had to leave a little bit early. But just totally amazing individual. I hear he's a businessman. He's still working, okay? He hasn't retired. And again, that's another key. And that's the one thing about martial arts is martial arts, if you do it properly, you can do it for the rest of your life and you can keep doing it. They say for all intents and purposes, if you want to remain young, okay, you want to do some mind games like Sudoku or crossword, and it's like, yeah, I can't see myself doing Sudoku or crossword. The kata, breaking down the kata and doing the drills and doing my katas every day and working with them. That's going to be my everyday Sudoku or crossword, if you will. But you can see other individuals around the world doing it as well. And this guy, again, was remarkable. I'm not mentioning his name just in case he wants anonymity, because I didn't ask and I didn't interview him there because, doing a seminar, it's not always the best time to do filming. So anyway, it was a great experience for me, a real eye-opener, and just a pleasure meeting this individual, and hoping I can be one eventually. And 95, if I'm still going around teaching seminars, that's going to be awesome. All right. So anyway, keep training your Kyusho. Never give up.